Hello, hello, hello. I'm going to try something out. If this works, they said to plug it in afterward. All right, I've been troubleshooting my mic for a while. It doesn't seem to be connecting, so I'm just going to hold it anyway. Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. This is Jill Kempner, and I'm known as the Angelic Pain Relief Expert. And today I was guided to sit right here with my beautiful soul behind me, my soul portrait by Catherine Skaggs, amazing shaman, artist, healer, teacher. And so today we're talking about what my knee pain taught me about my energy body and what my energy body taught me about my knee pain, both. And so my mission is and I also have a special offer for you as well. So my mission is to lead highly sensitive, highly intuitive souls to transform their pain into peace and become calm, clear, and confident with angel love and relaxation. And this is my mission. My mission is to heal the pain of the world one soul at a time and help you glow from the inside out. What do I mean by that? What I mean is say hi if you're here, taking the lead, what is heavy, painful, leaden, traumatic in your life, and turning it into spiritual gold through the relax, release, receive process. And I'm honored to be here with you. So yesterday I was writing working on the manuscript for my second book. And I was writing a section about the root chakra and Archangel Ariel. And what came through was really beautiful. And I wanted to share a little bit of that today with you. And so I'm just slowing down for a second, seeing where to start. Okay. So sorry, my brain just went glitched for a minute. So my knee pain. So I tore my knee a little over a decade ago, and in a very it was a very interesting experience. So I tore my knee running after my nephew and kind of shielding him from running into the street. And I tore my ACL and I needed surgery, ACL reconstructive surgery. And during that time, the time before I tore my knee, so the time leading up to my knee, what was coming up for me was I had this prayer in my heart to become a spiritual teacher. And I was on a mission. I knew that was a heart's prayer, a soul desire. And simultaneously didn't know how that was going to happen. Didn't know how that was going to occur. Didn't listen to the whispers that were coming through around slowing down and trusting and having faith and keeping my prayers strong and all of that. So right before I tore my knee, I felt this sense of restlessness. I felt this sense of, there was this stress and restlessness that didn't make sense to me. And I'm like, I'm so close to, and I was already breaking into that field and embodying it, but I was sort of on the edge of it. And then I tore my knee. And what was in there that needed to come out for me to step onto this path of the angelic pain relief expert, angel coach, alchemist, and author was the fear there was a few fears. And I'm just listening for a second. So there was multiple fears that were actually holding me back from trusting my intuition to the next level, trusting that this heart's prayer was my truth, just trusting that I could share my medicine in this way. And so I tore my knee, I had surgery, I was in recovery, and the recovery ended up being a little bit longer because there were more work to do in my knee. And that time, it was a really deeply vulnerable time for me because I wasn't able to do, right? I was a massage therapist. I was a yoga teacher. I was a mom of 2 young kids, householder, all of that. And I was laying in the bed because that's all I could do. And this fear of vulnerability was one of the biggest fears, was the fear of vulnerability. I had another fear, which was the fear of pain, the fear of being hurt or injured, was also living in there as well. And ultimately, these were the fears that were holding me back from sharing my medicine to the next level. And they needed to come to the surface. Now, did it have to come in a traumatic break? Did it have to come in this dramatic family karmic way? I mean, maybe not. Maybe the fears would have come out in a different way had I been listening to the whispers. And I'm not judging myself in any way, shape, or form. It's just how it all unfolded. And there was also a lot of when the knee broke open and all this stuff with the family happened, there was a tremendous amount of resentment. And that was also holding me back from channeling the angels, sharing my medicine, going to the next level of consciousness and awareness. So the knee pain became an initiation. And I said, well, I've got all these energy medicine skills and tools. I have the angels, I have energy work, I have, my daily practice, I have yoga. Let me use all of these beautiful tools. And I was really drawn to working with my energy body because the pain was not the problem, right? The pain had a message for me. There were multiple messages that were living in the pain that when I slowed down, excuse me, it's very smoky here in the Chicagoland area. When I slowed down, right, when I gave myself permission to relax, when I simplified, which actually I did by looking at the pain through my energy body, right, and looking at the pain as well. Knee is lower body is root chakra. What is living in my root chakra that needs to be alchemized, that needs to be transformed, that needs to be released so that I can literally step onto my highest timeline. And then when I softened and allowed myself to receive the messages from the pain, that's when the healing, not only physically, but emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, right, allowed me to embrace my gifts. And I mean, just that experience alone, I had so much up to that point. I had never had surgery. I had rarely been in the hospital. So it was a very eye-opening and heart-opening experience to go under the knife, to, the surgery, the recovery, all of that just had me have so much compassion for, and this was just orthopedic surgery. I mean, this wasn't like, a major surgery on an organ, but it was still very serious and life-changing for me. And what helped me to heal, I mean, there were physical things that I did, right? PT, yoga, but what helped me to heal from the inside out, would help me to see and understand the deeper meaning of why this experience unfolded for me and how I was able to take it, right? At the time, it felt like the most painful, scary, stressful thing that had happened to me. because I had a lot of outside things that were happening to other people around me, but this was to me into a blessing, into a gift, into my medicine, right? Was viewing the pain through the energy body. That gave, well, first of all, I'm hearing the angels say it created space for me, right? That I wasn't, I don't know, judging myself, taking it so personally, carrying it all, right? That my energy body could not only inform me of how to tend to and heal the physical body, right? Because there's a sacred relationship between your physical body and your energy body, but it also supported me in healing on all levels. So what do I mean by that? Working with my energetic roots, well, all layers of my energy body, right? The roots, parts, chakras, and aura. When I worked with all aspects of my energy body, looking at the deeper meaning, looking at the hidden message, was ultimately, right, this fear of vulnerability, the fear of pain, all of that was pointing towards me needing to trust that I was safe, safe in my soul, safe with my angels, safe on this timeline of being a spiritual teacher, of teaching about angels and energy and the energy body and all of that. So, I hope that makes sense, right? This hidden, I'm just laughing because I was messing around with the tech and I'm like, I put the title and I'm like, was messing around with the title and I'm like, you know, the hidden message, right? In the knee pain that my energy buddy shared with me, that my energy buddy showed me, was the, yeah, that I was safe, right? And because I was so vulnerable and I was safe with my husband, my family was safe, my husband kept me safe, my medicine kept me safe, my business kept me safe. I was actually safe. I was safe to relax and slow down. I was safe to release the pain and simplify the story. I was safe to soften and receive help, support, love, guidance, all of that. So it was an initiation into greater trust, deeper safety, and so much more compassion for myself, for my body, for my parts. And that's how, right, through my daily practice, through digging for the deeper meaning, asking for the deeper meaning, being open to the deeper meaning, and then tending to the energetics through the energy body. So your energy body is designed to protect your physical body, to release pain, and to receive love from your angels. And part of my mission is to take the energy body from the weird and the woo-woo into the present moment, into the here and now. And that's what this class, Energy Body Basics, is all about. And it's an exploration. It's an connection. Say hi if you're here. To understanding yourself, understanding your pain, and understanding your, well, I'm hearing messages and guidance, but also your mission through the energy body, alchemizing the pain. So there was that. There was something else the angels were saying about that. When it came in and came out, but it'll come back. So I felt like there was another part of the story that needed to be out, that needed to be shared. So when I was writing this chapter, when I was writing this section of my book yesterday, and I was writing about the root chakra, um, this is the story that came through. And I was like, wow, so, so much medicine, so much healing, so much wisdom is available to us through our conscious and intentional awareness of our energy body. And that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to awaken your energy body through the levels of relaxation. Why? Because your angels are communicating with you and sending you messages, healing and all the things through your energy body. Why? Because the angels are pure energy. So it's easier for our humanity. It's easier for our ego. It's easier for our physicality to receive that love from the angels, to receive that healing from the angels through our energy body first. So if we're walking around without a conscious awareness of our energy body and feeling tense and anxious and tight and contracted and in resistance, we're just missing the messages. It's not, the angels are, one of the things I always teach is that your angels are always here right now, right here, right now, sending you love. It's not like sometimes they're sending you love and sometimes they're not. They're literally always sending you love. And it's it's not the love that changes. It's our perception of the love. And what gets in the way of that? Pain, fear, anxiety, trauma, overwhelm. Right? So I created this class, Energy Body Basics, to help you step in to your calm, clear, confident self. That's the true you, to help you steady yourself in any chaotic situation, any stressful situation, any painful situation, any traumatic situation, that you are steady. Hi, Amy. Hi, Sarah. Nice to see you. Namaste. That you are steady, right? That you are grounded, centered, aligned with, of course, with your soul, right? The calm, clear, confident you, but then with our connection to something greater than ourselves, to the angels, to the divine. So, yeah, that the deeper meaning that was living in that knee was, I needed to release below the pain, was that fear, right? The fear of being vulnerable, the fear of being visible, the fear of, putting myself out there. And honestly, the tearing my knee ended up becoming a huge blessing, because it sent me on the path of, actually more onto the path of the spiritual teacher and angelic pain relief expert I am today, because I was able to apply the medicine that I was learning and using to my own pain, and bringing in the angelic energy of safety, bringing in, and actually, I keep hearing Angel Reiki. That's when I got the download for Angel Reiki, and how Angel Reiki was born was actually when I was in recovery, because I was practicing relaxation and stillness and extra meditation and extra angel healing, and the complete download for Angel Reiki came through. So many blessings and gifts from, from that injury, um, from that pain. And so whatever pain you're experiencing, right? Whether that pain is physical pain or emotional pain, my mission, my medicine is to help you to access the deeper meaning of that pain, the higher purpose of that pain, which then begins to heal it and heal it, dissolve it, transform it, alchemize it, all of that. into a gem. So as you can see, there's so many gems that came from that painful experience for me, and I was able to access them by understanding my energy body. So in this class, in the workshop, well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to explore the 4 layers of your energy body through the 4 levels of relaxation. So this is going to be relaxing, healing, enlightening, and allow you to activate your energy body, your roots, your energetic roots, your universal parts, your chakra system, and your aura to become super receptive and super conductive to the messages of the divine, the messages of the angels, the messages of your soul, the messages of your body. Because when we tend, I was talking about this before about spiritual hygiene, right? We rarely hesitate to take care of our physical body, right? We wash our face, we brush our teeth, we take a shower, all to take care of the physicality and so much more. It's the same with the energy body. We want to consciously and intentionally connect with, and I'm going to teach you a very simple way to connect with your energy body every day, as well as explore each layer of the energy body through a level of relaxation and an archangel and a crystal. So it's just simple. You'll be able to integrate the awareness of your energy body, which is also linked to your intuition, right? Directly linked, because think about it. Our clairs, our intuition, our 5 clairs are literally connected with our chakras. So when we know the frequency of that chakra, I also got a really cool download that's going to help you remember the physical body chakras. We're only going to explore the 8 physical body chakras. We won't go into the spiritual chakras, although I am going to teach a class about that in this particular workshop, just because this is just starting out simple, right? Less is more. It's just going to be so beautiful. So I would love for you and your angels to join us. It's Wednesday, July 29th. So that's going to be a full moon at Sacred Ground. It's in the evening from 6:30 to 9 p.m. And I just added a coupon code. So the investment for the class is $67, but I have a special coupon code. You have to do it. You have to do the capitals and all that. Angel 55, and you can get it for $55. I'm going to put the link to enroll and the coupon code in here, and it'll also be on my newsletter. So if you're not signed up for that, go to my website, jillkempnerhealing.com, and at the bottom of the page, you can sign up for my newsletter so that you can get all that information directly to your inbox, as well as this replay. And I felt like there was something else the angels wanted me to say, but I want to wrap this up. So I also have an invitation to a free consult. So this is called the Angelic Pain Relief Consult. And this is actually the best way that I can help you. This is a heartfelt and compassionate conversation over Zoom where I'm listening to you and your angels, and I'm going to share what your angels are saying about your pain. This is going to create a moment of relief. And then together, we will create your roadmap to relief so that when you leave that conversation, that consult, you know your next right step on your path of pain relief, whether that pain is physical or emotional. And I would be honored to share that energy, that medicine, that frequency with you in that conversation, in that consult. So I'll put that link in the chat as well. And if we're a good fit, I'll share the details of my coaching program with you. I have multiple ways to work with me, from one-on-one to group experiences. So I understand how one thing I'm going to be talking about more is what I do as an angel coach. But essentially we are, I'm walking you through and creating with you a personal practice of you, because you're the healer. So I'm giving you the tools, and then I'm walking by your side as you use those tools. sharing what your angels are saying about your pain, inspiring you, encouraging you. It's relaxing, it's joyful, it's peaceful, right? Even like as deep as we go to the core and root of that pain is how much more love and joy you're going to be able to experience in your life. So, and it's all done with just ultimate compassion and love and joy and peace. So I just wanted to say that. Thank you, angels. So I'm so excited to start to share the energy, medicine, and frequency of the Energy Body Basics class with you. And I am welcoming seasoned practitioners, people who've been connecting with the Energy Body for decades, as well as beginners, because we all can learn from each other. You know, there's something about beginner's mind that can be just so healing, like this beautiful clean slate. And as well as the wisdom filled, the wisdom keepers. So I just want like everyone to be there and experience this. Yeah, the accessing your energy body through the levels of relaxation, through the archangel connection, through the crystal connection, so that you leave transformed, that you leave aligned with the calm, clear, confident you. So I love you. I appreciate you. I will see you soon. The coupon code to get the class for $55 is Angel55, all capital and no spaces. And I'll put that in the link. So I love you. I appreciate you. I hope this resonated. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, all the things. And I will see you soon. Have a beautiful weekend and be good to yourself. Lots of love. Bye.